How hard is it for you to get out of bed each day? Are you tired of being on the struggle bus? Even though you're doing all the healthy things, including exercising, but I'm exhausted is coming out of your mouth a lot lately. Because reality check, you are. And I get it, I've been there. So I want to talk about exhaustion and burnout, but not in the way that you're accustomed to hearing about it. Because in my experience, you cannot think your way to energy and happiness. For those of you that don't know, my name is Raewyn, and I've been guiding dynamic powerhouse women like you over 7 years from feeling anxious, overwhelmed, and exhausted by teaching you to listen to your gut. Why the gut? Well, it's been said that all disease begins there. And while I 70% agree with that statement, I've seen in my own life and after 7 years of being in practice that it's just not true all the time. So I'm a gut health functional practitioner that understands that there's more to gut health than just the gut. And this means understanding that poor gut health can show up alongside things like low energy, bloating, food sensitivities, irritated skin, imbalanced hormones, a sluggish thyroid or an overactive thyroid, anxiety, overwhelm, and even unexplained weight gain. Did you know that all these things, especially that constant feeling of being drained and tired, doesn't have to be your reality? So I personally dealt with burnout and poor gut health in the early 2010s, and I tried everything: acupuncture, Chinese medicine, nutritionist, quantum energy healing, Reiki, to name just a few. And guess what? Nothing worked. They might have temporarily worked, but nothing stuck. So I tried all the Candida diets, the elimination diets. I tried the AIP diet. I tried the paleo diet. But you know what actually worked? After 6 years of research, what actually made sense? Functional medicine. There is such tremendous value that comes from uncovering what's really going on under the surface through functional medicine labs. And if you ever heard, oh, it's just stress, guess what? Stress comes in lots of forms. Yes, there's the obvious, the psychological, but what about the biochemical? What about the food sensitivity? What about the leaky gut that's driving the food sensitivity? I needed more than, oh, your cholesterol's a little high, your stomach hurting is probably just due to stress, and maybe it's all really in your head, so go see a psychiatrist. I needed a path out of the dysfunction that I found myself in. So let me explain. The thing is, you could have the most expensive, high-quality supplements, but if you are not taking them correctly, like with the right cofactors, you could even be harming yourself. And you could be supplementing yourself till the cows come home, but if you are not dealing with your unresolved trauma and you're not dealing with things from your past or your present that might be contributing to your stress, potentially stuff that's going on in your home, stuff that's going on in your work, if those things are not dealt with, then you are going to stay stuck. If you don't have the protection of labs to tell you exactly what to take, without the labs, it's like you're trying to drive to Mexico without a map, getting lost in the desert. But with the labs, you're taking a Learjet there and getting there in record time. And that's what you want. So if you want the exact formula for what I did to stop wasting time trying this and that and actually do what works, then I invite you to download my Gutsy roadmap.